right, ladies and gentlemen, we're already live on YouTube and Facebook. A very pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning here in Los Angeles, California. We're coming to you live from Little Belize Restaurant, your humble servant, Will Johnson, inside the mix, along with Lady the Queen Lerna. We're going to be doing our thing this morning. We have some special guests that's going to be appearing here on A Wake Up Like This. Yeah, I'm waiting for Lerna this morning to ask me how I wake up. I can't wait for her to ask me that later on today. In the meantime, only thing is you're going to have to load on the volume right there. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Oh. In the meantime, though, we're going to take time out to send out a shout out here to those who are watching on Facebook. We're saying good morning here to Candido Chun, Olivia Henry, Yvette Smith, Annie Fox, top of the morning to you, Chi, Leonora Chi, Bobby Sutherland, Donna Castillo. Respect. Happy 21st of September. We're going to definitely play some nice music this morning. We want to celebrate. Yeah. That is Michael Wagner, Belize's very own. Jarvis Batut, Colin Young. A big shout out to Christina Hale, top of the morning to you, Christina. Inside the mix this morning. Yeah. I still Lady O. Miss the pass. They passed me. I still love you though. Beverly Johnson at home. Yeah, deep down in her books this morning. Good morning, B. You want to decorate me? Well, you see, I know. Learn not just decorate me. She make me official. Wait. Where to do it, man?
They have the original now from Belize. We got to make sure we don't have this thing that's...
That's to those on Facebook, on YouTube, tab at the morning to you. What a beautiful 21st of September, 2019.
Happy 21st, y'all. Hey, come on. Today's actually the 21st. What do you say? Hey, Kristen 1, 2. Hey, Mr. Turner, welcome. Hey, welcome. All right, Mama. Welcome. Senior, welcome. All right. Give me too much trouble. Hey, come on over here. Somebody. All right, we almost there, y'all. We almost there. Almost that time, y'all. Woo! How you doing, baby? Got homework to do? That's right. You wake up doing homework, huh? That's right. All right. You're the next president, right? Uh-huh. Hold him down.
Caribbean people.
Let's go, Lerna. Clive Gillett in the mix. I wake up like this.
I guess we ready.
Woo.
All right, reel and come again, you guys. Reel and come again.
Let's go, Lerna.
Oh, I love it. Happy 21st. How y'all wake up out here? Come on, make some noise. Y'all wake up. Hey. Come on, lady, y'all. How you wake up? I wake up like what? Come on, Olive. Hey.
Clyde, doing my way.
I wake up like what? Come on, y'all. We wake up like what? Huh? Come on. You wake up how? Like this. That's right. Y'all gonna tell me what's in your mind today. Hey, you're gonna be the first one up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey,
I wake up like this. Tell them.
I wake up like what?
Tell them.
I wake up like what?
Tell them.
I wake up like what?
Tell them.
I wake up like this.
Tell them.
I wake up like this. Come on,
Tell
y'all.
them.
Come on.
Tell them.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's right. Come on, lady.
Give me the energy.
Woo. That's right. It's always a party right here. Come on, oh. What's it say, oh?
It's like a reunion.
One big family. Hey. I wake up like what? I wake up like what? I wake up like this. All right, all right, all right. Hey, hey, hey. It's gonna be hot up in here. We already sweating, y'all. That's right.
What's on your mind?
Come on, lady, yo. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Oh, well, we gotta move for you right now. You better get it. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
I wake up like this. I wake up like that. I wake up like this. I wake up like that.
That's right, that's right.
I wake up. No, not the shit.
Huh, huh, huh. That's right, that's his move.
On the left side,
Uh-oh.
right side. One more time.
Uh-oh. That's right. Hey. Hey.
Baila orange walk.
Woo. Happy
Right side,
21st, everybody.
left side.
Happy 21st. That's right. How can you feel in the house? Hey, doggy. Hey, Harry.
I wake up like this.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing out there?
Oh no 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 no
Wait,
no
wait,
no,
wait, wait,
no,
wait,
no.
let's do it again. How we doing out there? Happy 21st. We got people in the house, you all. We gonna celebrate. We are hot already,
Hot, yeah,
y'all.
hot.
Where's my fan that's supposed to be over here?
Mucho caliente.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again for the episode of I Wake Up Like This. We are here in Inglewood at Little Billy's Restaurant, one of our biggest sponsors on this show. We want to go into our sponsors before I forget them and they get on my case. Of course, Little Billy's Restaurant here in Inglewood. Come on down, get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Little Billy's Restaurant, we thank you.
Word up.
Proby's Tax and Accounting, we thank you. Woo! Miss Verona Burks and Belize Heritage Association, we thank you. Oh my goodness. And of course, Mr. Will Johnson on Radio Belizemix 24/7.
That's right.
We thank you guys for coming in, and we're going to have a wonderful time. And today is our Independence Day, and it's going to be celebrated tomorrow. Well, tonight we're going to get started with one of our big celebration, and we have a big dance that's going to go down tonight at Prince Hall. Okay, so who's looking for stuff to do? That is the place to be. It's the start of the celebration tonight, Prince Hall, the biggest Belizean Independence Dance and Award. All right, we have Lady O Band, and band is going to be in the house. That's Belize. Say your band name.
Oh, BZ Royal?
BZ Royal will be in the house for tonight, you guys. And we have some of the coolest DJs. We're going to come back with this promotion. But just to let you guys put that on your calendar, tonight the dance starts. And tomorrow, the festival right out here in front of Little Belize. In the house today, you guys, we have one of our female artists. She is on the hot seat once again. She was here with us about a year ago. All right? And within a year, I see major difference with this artist right here. And she have a lot to talk about this morning. Oh, I need my coffee. Hello, hello. Hi, Lady O.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great?
Doing good, doing
You're back on the
awesome.
hot seat.
I'm back on it.
All right. So I know we have a lot to talk about, but I know that there's still a lot of people that don't know who Lady O is. So I always
Okay.
like to start about, to let them know who you are. So give me
Okay.
a little insight of who is Lady O.
All right. You want me to go way, way back?
Ah,
Or
you could go way, way back. That's
back
okay.
when?
Where you come from? Me don't know
Where I
where you
come
come
from.
from. You just dropped
All right.
on
So
earth.
everybody knows me as Ote Trujillo. That's my name. Family name is Trujillo. But my stage name is Lady O. And let's see, I started singing very young. Um, but the first music, in the first music industry, I started off just a regular little karaoke singer here and there. In 2003, I went up against the whole country of Belize.
The whole country of Belize.
the whole, it was like a national
National competition.
competition,
All right.
and I won that in 2003. That's like how long ago? A
Mm.
long time.
A long time.
So after that, I moved to LA. I started off. I got an offer from King Rancho. Actually, my cousin, Prince Michael's, called me and said they were looking for a female singer. And actually, I turned it down the first time. I'm like,
Scared?
I stage fright.
Stage fright?
I'm not ready for the live band thing. And he's like, do this one time and let us see how you like it. And I did like a Father's Day show, and that was frightening. So I was like, "Ugh, I can't do this. It's not for me, right?
Butterflies,
So
butterflies.
I just did this one show. I mean, it was a little scary, but I went home, thought about it. Actually, Will was there. Right?
got
Will?
home- you got
Remember,
home-
right? So okay, so I did this Father's Day show, and after a year, I'm like, I can't do this. And they called me again, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it one more time. And after that, the rest was history.
The rest was history.
So right now, at this moment, I'm singing with BZ Royals. It's owned by Paul and Sheila Guy. And apart from that, I'm doing a little solo. I just released my first single called Pushambak. So
Pushambak.
the music video is a little delayed. It was supposed to be out this weekend, but we still have finishing
working on-
touches to add to it. So it should be out maybe in a couple days or so. But you can check out the music. The song is on Facebook,
Okay.
along with 5 other great artists that sang on the same rhythm that I did. So you guys could either go on my page or your page, and check out the new song that I just released.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
Is that is that
Yes.
the new song?
You not hear it yet?
No. Wait. Reel it, come again. Well, see.
All right. I
We-
hope you
this,
like it.
This is my first time hearing this, so we're gonna make this big announcement.
Yes.
To bring this song on, we just can't because he probably heard it before because he he got it first.
Yes.
So anyway, so you're telling me that you're gonna go. Well, you're gonna be working with other bands
Yes.
and stuff, but you have this solo project
Yes.
that you're gonna be attacking.
Yes, it's always been something that I wanted to do but I never got the opportunity,
Opportunity.
because I've always been like committed to, the
band
band
thing.
that I sing. So I got a call from Faron Smith, and he was working on this project, and he was like, Lady O, I want you to get on board with this rhythm that we just created, and we're looking for different artists to get on the same rhythm. And the moment he sent me that rhythm, I felt it was just made for me. And I
Alright.
never thought like I could be a songwriter. So I become a songwriter that night.
Oh, so you wrote your song.
I wrote my own
Or your
song.
your
I wrote
manager?
I wrote
with
the,
your
the
manager pushing behind you.
I wrote the melody. Actually, my manager and my son actually helped me with some of the
Oh, okay.
lyrics, and so
So, first time, ladies and gentlemen, right here on a Wake Up Like This, we are gonna hear the one and only solo artist, Lady O. You can sing along, Lady O. Come on, y'all,
Thank
give it
you.
up. She's gonna sing along for you guys. Wake up, wake up. Here we go.
Who walk up my waist, this man ask me out to dance. I say, I want to give her the chance. He push my body all over the place. Oh no, this y'all don't wait no way. My friends on the corner starting to holler. Yeah, push, push, push on back. I want to
Hey.
see you push on back.
Oh.
Push, push, push on back. Girl, bend
Uh-huh.
your
Come
back
on,
down.
Will.
Push on
Come
back.
on, come on, come on.
Come on, Will. Let me see you push on back.
Push on back, Will.
Yes,
Hey.
yes. Make I see you.
Hey, Will, we missed the video. We didn't have our 1 minute of fame in that video.
She write the song and want to say she
All
push
right,
it back.
all right. You gotta show us how you push it back. Show us how you push it back. Come on.
I have got energy for that.
Oh,
man.
that's right. This is where it come on in. Come on, lady out.
All right.
Sing
You really
along.
want me to push on back?
Sing along and push him back.
I need
All right.
a lot of space.
No,
to
we
push
don't
on
need a
back.
lot of space.
Right there, push her right there.
We need a leave it at space. Come on.
All right. Give me a little show.
Over there. Oh, yeah. Push on back.
You want back way or front way?
Anyway, as long as that's so way.
Push on back. Girl, bend your back. Push on back. Push on back. Push on back.
That's a pushback dance, y'all.
That's just a lead
That's our
piece.
Lily piece. We're all gonna learn the pushback dance.
I have to give the people a little bit so they want more. I can't get
Alright.
in everything.
Can't give out everything. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. All right, if you like it, put a thumbs up. Come on, y'all. I know you like it because I do. Right, Mr.
Yes.
Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me see if we can do the push on back. Come on.
I want to see how on
Yeah.
push on back.
We're going to do the push on back right now. Ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, I'm scared of Will push on back, though. You ready?
Yeah, man.
You ready? Let's go.
Get in a position. All right,
Get in that
position.
All right.
Wait.
The count.
All right.
After
After
four.
four.
After four.
2, 3.
2, 3, 4.
Push, push, push on back.
I wanna see you push on. You almost broke the chair.
I tell you, my body that big. Rock up the chair.
My goodness.
Push
You
on
get
back.
learn to get frightened just now.
I get frightened because I thought we got it. But come on, we can't let him beat us. Come
Push
on.
on back.
It's female
Push
time.
on back.
Come on. Let me
Push
see.
on back. Push on back.
Diggy,
Push on
diggy,
back.
diggy,
Push on
diggy.
back.
Hey.
Push on back.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Woo. I love it. I love it, you guys. This is hot. This is hot. Alex? Hot. All right. Woo. I can't wait to see the video. Farhan, where are you? Woo. I'm hot over here.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
That's right, that's right.
This a work, man. Even when I'm at the work and it moves, I couldn't stand it.
Nice,
Wow,
nice.
come
I
on,
love it,
everybody.
I love it. I love it. I love
Thank
it. I love it. I
you.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it.
Thank you.
All right, so who gave you the idea of the title of this song and who put it all together? Who is that genius behind this beat right here?
All right,
It's a hot beat.
I remember I tell you, it was like about like a Thursday night, about 8 o'clock. Farron texts me and he said, lady, oh, I want you to listen to something, right?
Oh,
I
okay.
want you to listen to this rhythm and tell me if this is something that you want to work on or you want to get on board with. And I go like, you know. Sometimes I have a little problem with confidence, right? Like all away sometimes. And sometimes, okay, except Will, everybody.
Except Will.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, I don't really want a songwriter or, I mean, I've always wanted to work on original music, but like I said, he sent me the rhythm, I listened to it, and instantly the words just come
Start
the
coming
chorus. It was the chorus.
Okay, so Ferran
Yeah.
sent you the beat, and then
He
you
sent me
guys
the
wrote.
beat,
Okay.
and
Okay.
and instantly the chorus just popped in my head, and I'm like, what the hell? I wrote that song in 1 hour.
All right.
That same night. I mean, like just the melody then. Like, and then it took me a couple days for really put all the like the lyrics together and get opinion from, you know, from my son, from Alex, and from Farron, of course. He come over, and we just worked on it for another couple hours, and we put everything together. But the idea of the song, the name Push On Back, it come from, like, you know, all of us experience this. We go the dance, right? And people come, you know, you got one boy or a man come and ask you, you know, you the dance. Sometimes some of we girl dance by ourselves on the dance floor. And then I got some man will like sneak up from behind you,
come right
right?
behind
and come grope you and they try to rub up.
me.
Yeah, they try
Right.
to rub up against you.
So you're pushing off.
Yes.
Right.
So instead of you run from her, like
Uh-huh.
instead of you like move away from her, forget
just
away.
push
your
back.
ass back. Push her,
Ooh.
push her out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, she did not just say that.
What did I say that?
I have to get my beat button.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did I just say that? Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, hi.
Hi.
So that are the reason why I came up with the lyrics. You know, I just thought about that you know,
The video?
you have people, some
Oh,
people have no
Right.
respect,
They
right?
have no respect.
No
They just-
respect. They
yeah.
just come sneak up from behind you and try wine
That's
by
right.
you.
Because they think everybody like that kind of dance.
Yes.
And that's,
So-
that's the thing, some of these men. So, right, I love it now, okay? Good clarification. We have one song, so if you're not invited to come behind and dance, you know, and get what? Push on
Push. Well,
back.
push your
Well,
back.
push your back.
Try come push me.
Right.
I'll push your back.
I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. We're gonna give the audience a little bit more wet feet, and we're gonna come back with Lady
Right.
Oak. I know she got a lot to do. We're not gonna keep her too long. If she got something else coming up, another song that she would like to do for us, we're gonna get that out of her today. All right. You guys have any questions for Lady O or her manager? We can put her on the hot seat also. All right.
Okay.
Turn it up.
Turn it way, way up.
I like.
Watch me.
Come on, you gotta give him. Let me hear your voice. Let's go.
I say, I want to give her the chance. They push my body all over the place. Oh no, this girl not going nowhere. My friends find it gonna starting to holler. Girl, push on back. I wanna see you push on back.
Hey,
Push on back. Bend your back and push on back. Push on back. I wanna see you push on back. Push on back. Girl, bend your back and push on back. Push
all
on
right.
back.
Great job, Mr. Ferris.
No afraid.
Push on back.
Yes, Farron.
Ay. Oh,
Serious on the dance floor. I said to myself, I can't stop now. With sweat running down from my head to my toe, I start walking up the whining. I know the DJ will shout it. Get ready, 1, 2, 3. Push on back. I wanna see you push on back. Push on back. Girl, bend your back and push on back. Push on back. I wanna see you push on back. Push on back. Girl, bend your back and push on back.
come on. There you go.
Yes.
Hey. I want to see Mr. Phil. Where's your pushback? Push on back for me.
Push
Push
on
on back. Push on back. Hey, push on back. Hey, push on back.
I like that.
All right. Push on back. All right, Farron, let me see your push on back. Let me see how you push on back.
Farron.
Come on, Farron.
Push on back.
Push on back. Come on, Farron. Farron is acting shy. Come on, Farron. Lion, my Kobe girl in the house. My Kobe girl, how you push on back, darling?
Woo!
Push on back. Push on back. Come on, my Kobe girl. Hey. Hey. All right. Come on, Alex, how you push on back? Come on. Push on back. Push on back. Oh. Right here on a wake up like this, you guys. Happy 21st. Push, hey. Let's go.
Push on back. Yes.
Woo. Hey.
All right, so.
All right. I love it. This is the 21st, you guys. You guys are gonna do this tonight. So if you guys want to go on out tonight and push on back, the place to be is tonight. All right, the place to be is tonight at the big Independence Dance. All right. We have tickets right here at Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood. If you haven't got your tickets yet, BZ Royal will be in the house. We're gonna have some awards going on over there. We got the great DJs that's gonna be there. You don't want to miss this dance. Let's go. So anyhow, we're gonna wrap it up with you. I'm gonna send a little bit of shout out to whoever you want to. Like at this point, we want you to give some advice to upcoming artists, because I'm looking for more female artists, you guys. The guys are killing us. All right? So all you female artists out there, contact me. We got to do this thing. The males are killing us. So we thank you for solo piece that you're going to branch out. So anything else you would like to say to the artists out there?
Yes, so I'm really grateful that I was given this opportunity to do this, to work on this project. A little advice to all the female artists that wants this opportunity and don't have the courage to do it, you know, that I feel the thing is a lot of us don't have the encouragement from our people, you know, and this is just a little example that, you know, I did not have the courage to do something like this, but with the help, you know, I really thank Farron Smith, you know, for giving me that little push. And that's what we all need, like as female artists out there. We just sometimes we want to do something, but we don't have the support. We don't have the support from each other. And that's what we really need to work on. Instead of like really putting each other down, we bring each other up. You know, we need the support. And you know, and I'm very grateful, thankful that somebody, you know, look at me and just gave me a little push and believe in me to do something like this. So as we just, like you said, they ain't guys, they're male singer, they're killing us. They're really killing us.
I need more female singers.
Yes, we need more female. It don't matter.
Hit me up, you guys. Let's do this.
If I guess if I could do a little project like this, I think this is just a start. This the push me.
Right.
Already me halfway to the other song.
Right.
And it's something that I really think I didn't know how to do, could do, but I'm already halfway there to my next single.
At what age you think you would say that you really start thinking that you're a singer? Because it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still do this. She wasn't coming up at age 4 saying that I'm a singer. So I think you started late.
You know
when
what?
You came out here.
You know what, Lerna? Believe it or not, you might get surprised if I said this. The minute I wrote my first song, that's when I start believing I'm a true singer. I mean, as weird as it sounds, I just never really see the talent in me until I created something on my own. Of course, with a little push from someone, but it's something that I came up with. I developed it myself. So that's when I start. I'm like, this girl must be a real singer. You know, you could do it. Because sometimes, like I say, if you not get the push or the support from other people, you're not really believing in yourself. Right. So I just think that this is my opportunity. This is my chance now, and I feel like
Let me just say this to you real quickly, Oti. It's a combination of both because we have people who could write but can't sing. You have the combination of both. How about that?
said it. You said it, Will. Yeah. Thank you.
So you're doing
Thank you.
great.
I'm doing.
You're doing great.
Yes.
And it's never too late to get started.
Yes. Never too late.
You know, so that's a good explanation. She just did her first writing of her own song
Yes.
and her first single. So now she can really talk more confident about I am. So you could say I am and knock your chest.
Lady
I'm
O.
a true singer and I am Lady O. Because I don't think she's going to change the name.
Too late for that. Too late.
So she is Lady O, so that is great. So one more question right here. If you are to sing with someone else, like who would that be? Who would you see yourself on stage with on the big picture? Who would you like to work with at this point? One of the biggest star.
Like Belizean star or
It
celebrity?
doesn't matter. You know, international. On the international tip.
You know what? I really
Who do you admire?
haven't think about that, but my idol is Patrice Roberts. I don't know. I adore her.
Patrice Roberts.
You know who's that? Wanna sing Olan Gray and Good and you don't know Patrice Roberts?
I'm familiar with music, yeah?
You're taking me back because I have no.
But she's a like
I'm
a
gonna look her
Trinidadian
up.
soca singer.
Soca?
She's
Okay.
a famous soca singer, and I feel like I learned so much of her, and I guess that's who I want to meet her. I want to go see her concert, and I guess I just have to
All right,
try to
where-
follow in somebody.
Is there music? Where can they find your music right now as far as downloads? Is there any downloads ready yet or no?
My music?
The new hit
yes,
single.
yes. It's on Facebook. It's on my page. It's on Farron's page.
For download.
iTunes.
It's on iTunes, okay.
Is it on YouTube? All streaming sites, I guess. Just look it up.
All right, guys, we come into a wrap with Lady O because she got to get ready for tonight. And don't forget to go online. If you want to hear this hot single again, go online and listen to it. It's all over Facebook. But we don't want you to just listen. We want you to go download iTunes, Amazon, and all the streaming websites. Once again, Lady O, any final?
Oh yes, just one last thing. I want to send a shout out to, first of all, Happy Independence Day to everyone, friends, family, fans, my family watching at home. I want to say you guys come to the Prince Hall tonight and check out BZ Royals along with some other great artists. You know, I want to wish my good friend Wero, he's one of the band members, a happy birthday. His birthday is tomorrow, so I promised that I was gonna send a shout
Happy
out to him.
birthday,
And
happy
I want to
birthday.
thank everyone for the big love and support, and I love all of you guys.
All right. Any final word, manager? You good? You good? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Don't forget to go download this music, her first single ever. All right? It's Lady O single. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Come on, everybody. She's here with us on I Wake Up Like This. Woo! Woo! I wake up like this. I wake up like that. I know. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who is in the house? In the house, we have someone that's gonna talk to my people for a second. Are you ready? Are you ready or not? Are you ready? Not yet?
So we want to say a very pleasant good evening, good morning. That is to all the folks watching on YouTube right now. Jeffrey Castillo, Ildabana Gutierrez, also to Margaret Johnson, Diana Lewis Bennett. Happy 21st. Patrick Barrow, RBZ Hillock all the way in Las Vegas. Doreen Pennell, Oti Trujillo, Lady O. Yeah, pushback. Yeah. Don't worry, I will feature the video this week. I will let you know. Unfortunately, I am not in there, so we'll have to talk about that, right, Baron? All right, all right.
You guys. Looking mighty handsome over here. My cousin, look at this. Hey, cuz, you look real good over here. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who is in the house? On the hot seat once again. This is the 21st of September, so we have to have him in the house. Today we have our former Consul General, Roland York, that's gonna address the nation for us today. All right, how you guys doing out there? Make some more noise, I can't hear you. All right, welcome once again.
I thank
You
you,
look
so
mighty
very
fine.
much for inviting me on this auspicious occasion, the occasion of us celebrating our 30th anniversary. Um, it is something for those of us who can roll the clock back somewhat. We never expected this to happen because of the fact that it was so very difficult obtaining independence. You know, we came out of the Battle of St. George's Key and we moved up along and we became a colony, and then we ultimately became a crown colony. And then we ultimately obtained internal independence, which allowed us to handle our internal affairs, but our British issues were managed by the then United Kingdom. And ultimately, we came into a situation whereby we achieved our independence, and that was certainly not an easy situation for us because we had so many issues trying to drag us down, primarily the England-Guatemala dispute, which ultimately became the Belize-Guatemala dispute, right? And so we ended up having the ability to attend so many meetings with limited success. And then we went to the United Nations, and that's where it all came together. We were able, particularly through the efforts of the then Honorable Assad Schuman, who lobbied the United Nations aggressively. We were able to ultimately obtain independence, and obtaining independence through the United Nations, at least with support from the United Nations, was a situation whereby we had to go to the Americas. We went through, in addition to the United Nations, we went to the OAS, Organization of American States. We went to CARICOM, our Caribbean brothers and sisters. We did some lobbying in Europe, and in Africa, of course. And ultimately, we were successful in obtaining our independence. But then we assumed all was well. In retrospect, all is in fact not well. We saw what we were required to do, about 3-4 months ago, to prepare for the International Court of Justice. So it's always an issue, unlike all the other countries in Central America, we are the only one with a territorial dispute. And it makes it difficult for us because of the fact that instead of devoting most of our time, you see, to our growth and development, particularly economically, we are now finding ourselves having to deal with that. And there was an article this morning that I read, at least this morning, about the cost of getting lawyers to defend us when we go to the International Court of Justice. So it's not something that should be taken lightly. Um, it was a success indeed when we were able to get a yes vote from the population with respect to going to the International Court of Justice,
Right.
because that was not an easy situation. We know that in the final analysis, when you look at our geographical location, we know, for instance, that ultimately Belize will be supported by by not all the countries in the region, right? So we have to prepare ourselves so that um, we know we can rely on the Caribbean. And
And
then
that's the scary part of it.
yeah, and then there's an assumption that we have a defense treaty with England. We don't have a defense treaty with anyone. So if we were to be attacked by Guatemala, I'm using this primarily as an example. Mr. Johnson, who was a member of the BDF, can't put his boots on, can't put his uniform on. His uniform won't fit in any event.
Well,
Right?
because we're over, I mean, we still haven't come to any conclusion with them over, with us over here in any case.
But
So we
I-
wasn't even able to vote.
Yeah, but I don't think militarily we can provide any kind of assistance to Belize because we don't have the training, we don't have the know-how, and we don't have the numbers. When you look at Guatemala, Guatemala has at least 300,000 men and women under arms. I don't know how many folks we have, right?
We're nowhere
We're-
close to that now.
Yes, we want
You
to.
know, so we have to rely on diplomacy. You know, as we've done with the in going the decision to go to the ICJ. But when you look at Belize, unfortunately today as we speak, one of the things that we can be assured of in Belize on Independence Day is what? Rain.
Oh, really? Is it
Rain.
raining? Is it raining today?
Early this morning.
Oh, it rained early this morning?
Early this morning. We can
Rain won't stop the
Ah.
parade. Wait, no,
It
no,
won't.
no.
It just
It
won't.
Yeah.
But so right now we're dealing with some major environmental issues. Right? We have flooding going on in Belize. In Belize, we're looking at what is happening in Orange Walk in terms of the floods, the La Immaculada High School, for instance. We're looking as to what's going on in Cayo. Right now, we are involved in an economic situation that environmentally we are suffering from it.
Oh, yes,
like,
yes,
like,
that's
like
what I
most,
heard.
most countries in the region. I can give you one example in terms of my experience is the whole issue of erosion. You see more and more we're losing land because of erosion. Um, but I am of the opinion that we can do better, and ultimately we will. Ultimately we will.
Oh, wow. And now for today, because I know you said it was raining, which we need rain anyway, because I know the farmers were suffering. So we need rain. So today, the 21st of September, what message do you have for our Belizean people out there? I know tomorrow, we're not celebrating out here today, but we are tomorrow, which is the 22nd, and we expect a large amount of Belizeans to come out right here in Inglewood for our Belize Day.
As we did for the
as
last
we did
2
for
years.
the last
and
couple of years.
It has been very successful. I want to say first and foremost to Belizeans, and I'm not plugging a political issue, but I am saying if you're in a position to become a citizen of the United States, please do so like yesterday. It is imperative that we do so. We can be much more supportive to Belize by being an American citizen. I give you an example. You are a Belizean with a green card. and you go to Belize and you spend over a year, you got problems.
Hmm.
You've
But
got-
everyone should kind of know that by now. So, you know, they still
ma'am,
not.
They
No?
don't. They
No?
don't. They don't. And so when they show up to apply, go to the embassy for a visa, there are issues.
Hmm.
And we as a people must become involved in, in negatively
Okay.
stopping issues that will impact us. But as we gather for independence celebration, we've come a long way, a very long way. But you know, I can't even recall when we first celebrated independence here in in um,
In LA?
in LA. Maybe there might be those in the audience who can, in fact, share with us something.
Mr. Smart, do you have, because I know Phil Smart and Verona Burks, they used to do the celebrations back in the days. You were also in that forum of celebration.
Well,
Um,
I moved out here to Los Angeles in 1972,
1972.
but I left Belize in 1961. So that makes my memory bank. You
Well,
see,
probably back in 1961, we were not celebrating,
because we weren't independent.
right? We were not, well, we definitely wasn't celebrating independence, but what about the 10th of September? Were you celebrating?
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
back
yeah.
in 1961, you guys have festivities on the 10th.
We've always had, yeah, we've always had Queen of the Bay. I recall in 1974, I was asked to serve as a judge for Queen of the Bay. You had two functions. You had Queen of the Bay, and then you had Miss Belize.
Right.
And one thing I've decided not to ever do is to become a judge. You know? I mean, the first one I did.
Man, they know how to beat you up.
Huh? Huh? Phil could tell you.
They know how to
Phil,
beat you.
Phil had Little Miss
Little
Belize,
Miss Belize, yes.
and this young lady had quite a support group
Right.
rooting for her, and she came in second.
She came in second.
And Phil people came over to me and said, "I want to beat up you." So
They used to do that a lot back in the days.
yeah, I mean the same thing happened in Belize.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was asked to be a judge in Belize, and I said, please, and it was my buddy that asked me, and I said, please, no, let's not get involved in that. But we've come a long way. Now it's more organized, it is more structured,
Okay.
and therefore we could go through that process.
Before you leave, though, there's some stuff that we want to educate. I want to clear up these. We have the young ones in the house that probably don't even know what we're talking about when we say September 10th or when we say September 21st. Can we just kind of give them a little,
Differentiate
yes,
between the 10th
yes,
and the 21st.
differentiate between the both.
Why we celebrated the 10th in Belize has
Right.
to do with the fact that at the time we weren't an independent country. To add to that situation, we relied on the old issues that we celebrated. We had Queen of the Bay, and I remember as a kid going to Edwards Park. Today you all call it Rogers Stadium.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, we used to go to Edwards Park for a celebration, followed by we go to Memorial Park and we'd crown a queen and we would parade through the streets. And then the schools used to parade at that time.
Okay.
I'll give you an example.
There's a lot of school participation
That's
back
right,
then.
we had school participation. For myself, we had the first major military German band in the
That
country.
was in the parade. And so that was the 10th. So for the 10th celebration, do you have that 10th song that we usually play for 10th of September? Yeah, do you have that? So we're going to show you guys the different songs. You know, for the 10th we
No, I
play.
don't have that here.
For the 10th we play at 10th of September. It was the 10th day of September.
But I
and then the
don't want
21st.
you to dismiss the
And then
fact
the 21st.
that we had a military band from Whole Redeemer. It was called the Whole
Those were
Redeemer
cute.
Confusion Band.
Confusion band.
Yes.
Wait, I don't like that name already.
Well, That's how they
Holy
label us.
Redeemer Confusion Band.
You know, and we played primarily German march piece because the instructor, Father Hodop, was a German.
So you in Belize, it's 10th of September, but you have German
No,
music playing?
by our band. But the beauty about the 10th of September in Belize for kids was that when you marched, you got a what? You got a,
When you march, you have a what?
help me somebody. You end up getting a bottle of lemonade and a bag of cake.
Oh,
yes,
you
yes,
get
yes.
goodies.
And that was significant.
So that's how you guys get all the kids to participate.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
school.
someone over there that
Yeah,
remember.
you know.
That was back in your
And
days.
for those of us who were members of a band, we got 2 bags.
Right. And then, wow.
2 bags of cake and 2 bottles of lemonade, so you know what that was like. You end up having lemonade for weeks.
So you jump out of one band and go on to the next one just to
you
get
stay
another
with
bag?
the same band, but that was the reward for participating in
All
the
right.
band, you see. And then from there, we would go to the barracks and we would have track and field.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I love that day.
In Belize, for independence, it was schools weren't required
To participate.
to march, right? And but you had a lot of jump up activities, right?
Okay.
And so there's where we are. Let's listen to what we played on the 10th.
I remember my grandma. Come on, y'all. You guys remember your grandma or your mom hook you and let's go.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go. Wave your flag. Raise your flag. Raise your rag. Hey, there you go, kid. Go, Sharon. And when you hear this song, you gotta move. Little Alex, this is the march song for 10th of September in Belize or out here.
And then
Everybody get up.
You usually end up getting a pair of shoes on the 9th of September.
And new shoes.
Yeah, but it didn't fit properly. So by the time you come out of marching on the 10th morning,
Your foot hurt.
oh
Your
man,
toe to kill you.
your heel bleeding. But it didn't matter. And try to take it back. As Mr. Jones said, boy, I gave you a good pair of shoes last night. Today they're a different thing.
The big flag right there behind you. Get me that flag right there real quick, please. We got to have the flag. All right, we have to have the flag, you guys. Here we go, here we go. That's right.
If you want to experience, or if you've experienced the program that we've had in this community, you'd go to the consulate program because we would march, you recall. We have a good march past.
All right, here we go, you guys. We got the march right here. Hey, everybody at home, let's go. That we are celebrating our day. Woo! There you go.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Hey, hey, that we are celebrating our day. And it doesn't matter what you're doing at the time. You're going to drop whatever you're doing and you're going to start marching. Uh-huh. Woo. The Battle of Old St. George's Key. Woo. Right?
And this kind of activity would take place throughout the country of Belize.
Throughout
San
the-
Ignacio, Barranco,
Every
PG,
district.
You know, this was big. This was truly
Right.
big.
This is a big celebration, you guys, in Belize. So if you're able to go home on the 10th of September or the 21st, plan to do so.
The first major tent program we had was at in the park, Jesse Owens Park, whereby
here?
we had,
Oh, okay.
at Western and Main, whereby we had a truck
Oh yeah,
with
the
a band
decorated
playing,
truck and all that stuff.
Yeah, we tried to recreate.
We're gonna come back to
Yeah.
those days. Yes, yes. Go, Miss Proby. True Belizean. That's right, Alex. Candace, you haven't been home yet, have you? Have you been to Belize yet? Oh, okay, okay.
Miss Alice couldn't take a
Yes.
pair of shoes back to Jones because it's open shoes. But for those of us with closed-in shoes,
Uh-huh.
oh man, when that rain would come, right? The same way it rains on Independence, the same way it rained on the
On the
morning of
10th.
the 10th.
And mind you,
And that shoes
we
would
love
bust up.
these days because you're sharp. This is the day everything is new. You want new white shoes and this everything looks so good, and it's an enjoyable moment, you guys. So that is the 10th, and today on the 21st we have some other updated music for the 21st, and the reason behind the 21st celebration quickly. This is Independence
In
Day.
other words, we're free and clear.
We're
in
free.
a sense,
In a sense.
right? Because we are still impacted by the whole issue of Guatemala.
Well, because if I look right through my window, I see something say Guatemala.
And that is a reflection of peaceful coexistence. Right? Guatemala has a restaurant across the
Across
street,
the
and
Little
we have
Belize.
Little Belize on this side. And I don't think we've ever had a confrontation.
No, we are peaceful, so that's it. We party together, we love each other, so that's what's gonna happen with Belize and Guatemala.
But so tomorrow you'll get a sense as to the celebration in Belize when we gather outside.
Well, we had gathered on the 8th
For the
and
10th.
for the 10th. So now we're gonna say hello again to Guatemala tomorrow for the 21st, and we're gonna have a whale of a time. Is there anything else?
I just want to really say to folks, you know, we're at the point now whereby we are impacted by violence. I want to see us go outside tomorrow and just have a good time. Just simply have a good time. You know, if you end up seeing someone, like I'm looking at a lady that I dislike right now, but I know, but I know I'll fight on tomorrow.
You're not fight that tomorrow. Because see, tomorrow you have a whole army out there. You got backup. You got backup. But in reality, you guys, unity is what we're fighting for. We come out together. We enjoy each other. We see people we haven't seen in forever. And so we come together on this joyous day. But we want to continue to love throughout the years that we are among each other. Right?
Very much so. So very much so.
All right.
So let's celebrate the 10th. I mean the
Independence.
Independence. We did that. We did the 10th last week.
All right.
And go forward and strengthen unity.
That's
I
right.
thank you so very much for inviting me to your program.
We thank you for taking the time out to join us here once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to put your hands together for our former Consul General, Mr. Roland York. All right. And everything is still the same at the consulate office. Go get your passports and all the stuff that's needed. And like he said, if you can get citizenship, look into that like yesterday. Once again, ladies, gentlemen, he's here with us on our Wake Up Like This. I wake up like this. I wake up like that. This is a song by Mr. Michael Wagner, my team song. We thank you. I'm Mr. McGregor, Carl McGregor.
Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's RadioBelizemix.com.
Hey.
Everybody comes together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday. You can celebrate. Caribbean people, it's like a reunion, one big family. I wake up like this, you wake up like that. I wake up like this, you wake up like that. I wake up like this, you wake up like that. I wake up like this, you wake up like that. Tell Queen Lorna what's Sheila tell me granny that me that she baby daddy. Who me? Yes you. Sheila tell me granny that me that she baby daddy. Couldn't be. Then Sheila tell granny she baby that fit me. She say she baby have eyes just like me. That baby that shall I pick me. That no fit me. That must fit Dante. Look, the baby like suck titty. Granny tell everybody she got grand picnic. 16 years later, I demand shall I baby. Oh my sweet granny, why can't you see? That baby that mind me picnic. The baby dance just like it. Can't believe this. After all these years, you owe me me. The other day I called Kevin Jr. out of the house with a girl. In the top bow, back, 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 baku, 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 back, 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 baku, 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 back, 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 baku, 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 back, 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 baku, 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 back, back, back. Sheila tell me granny need that she baby daddy. Sheila tell me granny that me that she baby daddy. That must be Jack, but that not for me. Baby kinda look like Ben, but that not for me. I think that the ninja baby, but that not for me. I could be right there, baby. That baby, that blogger baby. Baby, that DJ money, but that not for me. Baby kinda favor blacker, but that not for me. I think that for easy beat, but that not for me. That baby, that DJ baby, that punta savior baby. That a feel hard baby, but that not for me. That could be Mr. Peters, but that not for me. I think that for Daddy Tracy, that not for me. Baby look like Del Smart. That baby that broke down baby. That could be Gooey Picnic, but that not for me. I think that for Super G, cause that not for me. Baby sing just like Jay-Z, but that not for me. I think that Consigo baby. That baby that punta baby. Must be preacher baby, cause that not for me. I think that the Garif baby, cause that not for me. Baby favor King Rancho, but that not for me. Look like Michael Wagner baby. That baby that soca baby. Must be for Sea Wales, cause that not for me. I think that the Lloyd baby, cause that not for me. That could be for Andy P, but that not for me. That must be lovely baby. That the Parana baby. Must be Plaga baby, but that not for me. That must be DJ baby, but that not for me. Must be Brocktown baby, but that not for me.
You're listening to Radio Belizemix. We're coming to you live from Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood, California on a beautiful 21st of September, a Saturday, and we're having a good time, good time. Lorna?
Wow, once again, you guys, it's been fun. We had Lady O and our former Consul General right here in the house. Once again, we are here at Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood. Come on over for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And don't forget, tonight is the big Independence Dance. So get online and get your tickets or come on here to Little Belize Restaurant in the house. You guys, this is great. This is good. This is more than good. It took me about 2 years to get this little busy bee in the house. And I am so appreciative that they finally took the time out to visit us here on our Wake Up Like This. He has been moving in the industry, that's the entertainment industry, from the age of 4 years old. Yep.
That's correct.
He's ready. He has mingled with the best, the biggest, and he's gonna give us all his experience and his journey. And we have Momager, like my daughter always say, oh, that's Momager. We have Momager that's been pushing our little talent here. So we have our Belizean American talented kid. And I'm looking for anyone that is doing their thing out there. Belizean American, you guys hit me up, please. We want to get you guys notice, all right? We want people to know that you're doing great things. Once again, how are you, Alex?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Welcome. Look at you, getting all grown up. Man, I've been following your every move throughout your career.
Yeah.
So tell the audience a little bit about who you are, because I'm not going to let Mom do that, because I know you've been doing so much for many years. You got this.
Yeah.
All right, talk to the people, Alex. How are you?
Hey guys, I'm Alex Arzu and I'm 14 years old and I've been acting for 10 years now.
10 years in acting. All right. So do you want to tell the folks how you get started in acting, or you want Mama to do that? You want to tell them a little bit about your little journey with your mom?
Yeah, I'll tell them how I got started in acting.
Okay, listen.
I actually got lucky. So my mom's sister started out as she was working for an agency and they kept telling me to send my pictures in and we sent it and I just started off from there.
Oh, so he got lucky.
Yeah, I got real lucky.
He didn't work too hard, huh?
Yeah, nah.
he had his foot in the door, and that was
Yep.
what age?
At 4 years old.
At 4.
Yes.
So once you got you and said, "Hey, bring that little boy over here. We can get him into all this," and what did you say? You want to do it or not? Or Mom forced you to do it? You
No,
know how
she
we
didn't.
you know how we
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
You
no.
better go. You better go.
Yeah, nah, she didn't force me. Cause I memorized like every line from movies, and they're like, "Oh, just send his picture," and I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll give it a shot." And they sent my pictures in, and I started acting
Oh, okay. So she got you busy like right away.
right away.
So the wait was not long for you, because sometimes we have to wait a while for someone to call us,
Yeah.
or even to get an agent.
Mhm.
You know. So once you got in and you figured, "Oh, this is fun, right?
Yeah,
This is fun. This is easy money, right?
easy money. Yep.
Easy money, huh?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So he never really got a feel of the hard work for hard money, right?
Yeah, not really.
You got the fun thing.
Not really.
Okay, so on that note, what I'm gonna give you this, see if you remember. At the age of 4, what was your first gig that you did?
It was Helpless. It was actually a short film.
Uh-huh.
And I started out, I didn't know what to do.
Uh-huh.
They told me to do this, do that, and I was really good at following directions, and yeah, it just blew off from there.
Okay, so Helpless, and what was that about? You remember, Mom?
I actually remember that.
I remember, yeah. I remember it very well. It was actually a situation where he wandered out by himself from home, and he
yes.
almost gets run over by a car, and the guy who almost hits him, like, saves him, and he's, like, looking around for his mom. The mom comes out and thinks that the guy was trying to kidnap him.
Oh, okay.
And so then the guy gets interrogated, and they take Alex in for questioning, and Alex is like, "Oh, he hurt my arm." The poor
Well,
innocent
he's
guy
not-
was just trying to save a kid. Like, he found this kid wandering on the street.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting. They were so convincing. The police were actually called. So when they were filming, they had the streets blocked off. We had like police guarding him to make sure like he didn't really get hit by a car. And the mom his pretend mom comes out yelling because she thinks he's been kidnapped,
Mm-hmm.
and people from the building start looking out the window and start calling the cops because they thought that
was
someone was
actually
really
real.
being kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I think I saw a little piece of that, and he had this in him from that age. Because if you guys see the little piece that I saw, and him walking by himself, he's so convincing.
Yeah.
So and that's the next question I have. Did you ever got any training for him in this line of work, or it's just natural?
So he started off with a lot of natural ability. He did not have training. It was funny because on that first set, a lot of people kept coming up to me and saying, "Are you his acting coach?" And I was like, "No, he doesn't have an acting coach. This is his very first project. He's never acted in anything before." So they thought he had natural ability too, and I thought that they were just being really polite, like in Hollywood. I felt like they were just saying that because everybody's being nice in Hollywood. They all tell
Right.
you
Yeah.
that, yeah, you're a star, you're a star. But apparently, he really had he really had that natural ability, and he was the only one that day that did not mess up on any of his lines. He's 4. He couldn't read yet. I had to tell him the script. He just basically had to repeat it after me. And he never messed up any of his lines. And the adult actors would mess up their lines and have to do retakes over and over. And he was like the most professional on set on his very first project.
Wow, nice.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Come on, guys. Give it up for Alex. So I know on set, and for you, because he was so young. Now, running with these kids takes a lot of time because it's not just an hour. This is an all-day project when you're taking them, to audition and set. How do you balance? You were working at the time. How do you balance both?
I started off working at the time, but like he said, once we did get him with an agent and I started self-submitting him on projects, he was out auditioning a lot. And my husband and myself had to keep taking turns trying to get time off work to take him to auditions and callbacks and on set, that it was too much of a challenge, so he retired me. I left corporate
Woo!
America in 2009.
Since 2009, this young man right here say, "Mom, you don't have to work anymore." Lord of mercy.
Can I,
Yes, go
can I
ahead.
adapt you?
No, I don't think so.
He wouldn't give her spirits
like, oh,
up in
hell
the
no.
world. He see how hard they work
Yeah, that's good
with
though.
him.
We're proud of you guys. Really proud.
Right. So you're balancing all that, and you had it's not just short film. This young man had been doing movies and commercials. Can you tell us of some of the biggest international or even small commercial you've done? You remember?
Yeah. I did Verizon, Subaru. Well, this commercials. Orkin is running right now. It's like the
Ooh.
Bug Pest commercial. Yeah, and that's basically what's going on right now.
Okay, so those are the current one that's still running.
Yeah.
Because I know you had quite a few. And then you had some TV series that was constantly going that you've been on. Do you remember
Yeah.
any of those?
It was a long time ago, but Mike and Molly,
Yeah.
that kept running.
That
It was
kept
for the
running.
Halloween episode, but that ran every year. I still get checks right now, which is like 1 cent, but
And you
Yeah,
guys won't
residuals.
believe who he played in Mike and Molly. Can you guess? It's really funny. It started with a H. And the
They'll
first
never
name
guess.
is H and the last name is P. Yay! You
He
got
actually played
it.
Harry Potter.
You got it. He played. That was such a cute little part that you
Yeah.
did. I love the expression on his face.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah. So, and some of the other TV series that he played on. Do you remember any other ones?
I was on
Clueless, right?
Yeah, Clueless. Moms
Moms
was
Mhm.
on Nickelodeon. That kept running for a little bit.
Wow.
Instant Mom was Nickelodeon. Mom's was
Oh yeah,
independent.
Instant Mom. Moms. Yeah, I forgot. Instant Mom.
Okay. And what was Jessie? Was that? Oh, is that little white? That little Jessie was the little boy, right?
No,
There's
no,
a
that
girl.
one just
On
Oh,
Jesse,
okay.
yeah, you did
Yeah.
an episode of Jesse way
yeah,
back when.
way back.
Okay.
And then Young Sheldon,
Young
SWAT,
Sheldon, SWAT.
Drunk
I met
History
Shamar
twice, 2 episodes of Drunk History.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he worked alongside some of the ladies man that we all go crazy about. Guess who?
You do? All right.
Yes, Shamar Moore.
I think he's cheating. I think
Yeah,
he knows the
I know,
answers.
huh?
Yeah, you know the
No, he
answer.
was in the industry. That's why.
Yeah.
So that was on the set of
SWAT. Yeah.
How was that working alongside Shamar?
It was really fun. We got to do a lot of stuff. I got harnessed because one of the cops had to carry me up on a roof, like a real roof,
Ooh,
and then the roof exploded. They
Ooh.
had like fire and everything. It was crazy.
this is real stuff, right?
Real stuff,
Real
yeah.
experience. And how old were you then?
13.
It was
Yeah,
13.
like 13. 1 year.
How old are you now?
14.
Wait,
That's
he's,
last
he still, he still look so baby faced. Still,
Yeah,
still,
I look
He
8.
could still, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the cool thing about the industry. If you're older and you look young, you're going to keep working because you
Yes.
can act the part of a young, someone that is 6, 7, 8, and 14. Right. So, anyway, Mom, this is for you basically. I know that running with Alex, doing all this stuff, and you don't have to work anymore because he got you guys under control. And thank God for your husband, Alex Sr. Thank you for pushing. I mean, that makes a difference, you guys, because I was doing it. I was running with 2 of them, Bree and Tasha. I was running with both of them, and it's work. It's fun, but it's work. I love the food on set.
Yes. Crafty especially.
Real food. And were you homeschooling? Did you get any? So you're not in public school or anything right now, right?
Not right now, no.
So you're doing homeschooling.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
We're homeschooling. He went to public school for a few years. We took him out and he started homeschooling, and then I wasn't sure if I could handle homeschooling, so then he went back again.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some challenges because we don't live close to the industry, so out there, being part of Hollywood is not
The drive.
really understood.
Yes. Mhm.
And so we had challenges getting him time off of public school and a little pushback. So we had to put him back in homeschool so his time could be flexible and he can make it to his auditions and on set.
Wow. So for you, what is your one of your fun role? Something you did that you just want to do it again, but you wish they give you that part again. What role you would think?
They actually, when I was like real small, they took me to Disneyland, and I got to work in Disneyland. So that was probably one of the funnest.
That was part of a
Yeah.
role.
Yeah, it was a role. I don't remember because I think I was.
It was a
like
commercial.
It was a
Oh, it was
commercial.
commercial. Okay, yeah. But
Oh.
they took me to Disneyland. I got to ride like rides for free, everything.
Hey.
Yeah, it was real fun.
Wow.
And they fed all the kids pizza, which of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Then
What else do
that
they
gets to
need?
their heart every time. Just pizza. All right. So and then, what is like one of your worst nightmare? Like you're like, Mom, I don't want to do that, but then it's a role that they give you. Which have you have any of that experience where it's like, I
Yeah.
don't want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, do acting or the project?
Anywhere.
Do
Anywhere.
the project, because there was this one script that had like a whole paragraph that was filling up the page, and you have to memorize it if you
And
get
that
on
was
set.
my next question.
Yeah, I was.
That's one of my other questions for you. How does he do with scripts and memorizing his parts and all that stuff? And he just kind of like, if it's too long, I don't have the patience for it, right?
Well, I actually got the project with the paragraph like that was covering the script, and somehow I surprised myself. I memorized it, and there
Oh.
was a lot of lines, but
Do you ever forget anything?
yeah, I
and you
forget.
you cover up well, right?
Yeah, if I mess up, I just start
Keep going.
talking. Yeah, you can't stop. If you say like sorry or something, they'll cut it. And yeah,
So you just improv.
You see,
Yeah,
so
improv
he
and
know how to
ad-lib.
do that well.
yeah.
Oh yeah, very well.
Oh, right. He got this thing down packed, you guys. Really down packed.
So he starts off, him and dad will start off like memorizing the lines. Well, when he was younger, he couldn't read yet. So
Yeah.
he couldn't just
I
take
know.
the script and memorize it. So
You guys
he
have
would
to tell
like
him what to
basically
do. Yeah.
mimic one of us and memorize the script, and then he would have it down pat. Like he memorizes scripts really, really fast, and sometimes he'll have 3 or 4 different scripts within a 1-day period. And so I have to kind of remind him, like, okay, we're going to this project, this script, so that he has that one in his head. And then as soon as we leave out the door from there, he's going to another script, to another project, and he's like on it. So yeah, his memory has always been pretty amazing.
All right. So for you right now, can you just tell them, we're going to get back with some questions for you, but since mom have this entertainment with all the experience, let me tell you, running with your kids to auditions and sitting there with all the other um, parents and all, it's fun. You learn so much. So at this point, mom got all the information for you. She has her own agency right now, management right now, that she's going to tell us a little bit about getting into the business if you have a child, or even us, because we need some more Hollywood mom and Hollywood pops and all that stuff. So you're never too old. You never know what they're looking for. So can you just tell them a little bit about getting into the industries and the different sites that they can go to get information and sign up?
Sure, absolutely. So first thing I want to tell everybody, the first kind of don't is don't pay for an agent. We've had several friends that have approached us for advice. We've given them advice, and then they will go to, like, I don't want to name them because I don't want to publicly shame them,
Yeah,
but they'll
don't
go
name.
to a place where they have to pay for information, and they've paid thousands, and
Thousands
then
of
they've come
dollars.
right back to us to ask us for guidance because they were still very unprepared. So you don't have to pay for an agent ever. The most you'd have to do starting out once you get an agent is get some headshots, which you can use any photographer like Clyde over there, hint, hint,
Yes.
plug, plug, and get you some headshots. And that's pretty much all you need to do as far as monetary to get started. And then there are 3 main casting websites. So you might find other sites that say get auditions here, but there's pretty much
Be
3.
careful.
Yeah, be careful. The first one is lacasting.com, and that's primarily commercials, but they've recently started also auditioning for TV shows and movies. Actors Access is primarily your theatrical, which is TVs and movies. And then you have Casting Frontier, which is primarily commercials. And then if you guys don't want to remember that or don't have notes to take down, I have a free ebook that has all of that information. I basically have a roadmap of exactly how we got started, what to do, what not to do, what sites to get on, the starting resume that I used for him because he did not have any acting credits to start off getting an agent. So I have all that in a free ebook, which they can find on my website at CandiceRZoo.com, and they can download it and have all of that information for free.
Okay, and then as far as your management right now, do you have a specific age, or are you just dealing with one specific thing, commercial or theatrical or print, or what are you working with?
Okay, so for our management firm, we take kids and adults. We have our first adult talent right now. Actually, we have a couple. We have several that we've kind of managed without an agreement per se, that we've been guiding for a long time. So we are open to accepting children and adults.
Children and adults.
How they would get started kind of depends on what type of experience they have already. If they've done nothing, it's going to be a very different path and customized plan for them versus someone who has some theatrical experience, whether it's just if you've been in a school play, if you've been in a church play, that's experience. So starting off with your resume, if you feel like, oh, I haven't been in any commercials or in any TV shows, if you've done a school play or a church play, that's experience, and your path would be very different.
Okay. All right, you guys are taking this information because, you know, that world, I love that world, and of course I've been in it for a very long time. So it's a world that your kid, if they are, you know, talented in that way and want to do it, you cannot, and you cannot push them into it. They have to want to do it. All right? So you guys can contact Candice and she's going to give you her information at the end of her session right here. So, do we want to play a little warm leg, or we could continue? And then we could take some questions from the audience if you guys have any question for Alex or Candice. Any question online?
Well, you just said that they could ask, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit
Okay.
for them to ask.
So you guys can put your question in. We're gonna get back to Alex right here. Which favorite actor would you like to work with? I know you got so many out there, but there's
Yeah.
one specific person that this young man just admire, and I need to know why.
Will Smith actually, cause like
Will?
yeah, Will Smith.
That's me.
This is Will.
Oh really?
That's me.
This is Will Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
he's
messing
Will.
with you.
He's Will also. But
Yeah.
see, that's me too, cause I'm Smith. He got the first name, and
Will
I got the
Smith.
last name.
So you got us.
So yeah,
Ah.
we right here. So I like your answer. Good answer.
Good
Good
answer.
answer. Yes. So and why?
Cause the Prince of Bel-Air, I always watched that show. He was really funny on that, and like Men in Black, he's been in like mostly everything I watched.
Right. But this is an older version of Alex. Alex at a younger age had someone else that he was admiring, right? Who was that?
Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson.
Michael
too.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yes. Michael Jackson. And I think have you
Someone
ever
you met at a concert.
have you ever
That gave you some lifelong wisdom.
right? His name starts
Bobby
with a
Brown?
B.
Yeah, Bobby
Yes.
Brown. Yeah, he's cool too. Yeah, I like him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown. I actually like Bobby Brown too. From back in the days, and currently also with all the stuff that he's been through.
Yeah.
He's such a motivator right now. I mean, if anybody think they going through anything, they just need to take a look at Bobby Brown to get motivated. So he is an inspiring person.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bobby Brown. Why did you like him? You said?
Well, he gave me great advice at the concert.
Oh,
And-
you met him at a concert?
Yeah, at a concert. We were actually at a Michael Jackson tribute, and we walked outside when it ended, and a limousine pulled up, and we
Oh.
were like, wait,
He was
who
zooming
is
off,
that?
and then he
Nah,
saw you.
he came up and asked him for his autograph, because he just came up out of nowhere, and my mom was like, is that Bobby Brown right there? I'm like, wait, what? Where?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I met him. I was
Hey,
like,
Bobby Brown, you got to come check him out again.
Yeah.
He's doing great things. All right.
Do you remember the advice he told you?
What was the advice?
to stay good to my parents.
Yes.
Yeah,
Always.
that was basically it. Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Great advice. All right, we're going to ask you a couple more questions as far as one of your commercials that you, I think the award was almost bigger than him. It was it's an award that you had gotten back in the days. Mom probably can answer that. Can you tell us a little bit about that excitement that day? It was
The African Oscars?
for the African. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So that was a short film, and what the director went out because he needed to make a phone call, and then they called us up. But I was like, wait, they just called Success from Katunga, but the director's outside. So the actors that worked with me, they're like, come up, Alex, come up, and in front of everybody. I was like, bro, there's like a million people.
And then they lift you up, right?
Yep, they lift me up like this, and I just gave a little speech. I just thanked God, thanked my mom, dad, and then I took the award. I accepted it.
That was awesome. Major congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. And this is what you're gonna have to do for me. You have a favorite dance. Do you remember what dance that was?
Yeah, it's called Swipe It.
Swipe it.
Yeah.
So what is the swipe it? You're gonna show us?
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
All right. He gotta swipe. He gotta dance, you guys. You know he does the Michael Jackson dance also, but
Yeah.
then there's another one besides swipe it.
Swipe. Wait, which one?
Put that way, right
Oh.
there. Mhm.
Like right here. All right.
Right there.
What, Wait, which dance?
Swipe. The nene.
That's not my favorite. That's not my favorite.
I saw you doing
It
this.
used to
doing
be
the
your
single
favorite. It
leg,
used
doing
to
the
be your
single
favorite.
leg. Yeah. I see you doing it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, do the let me see that one.
Okay, the
Put that
swipe
right
it.
there.
The swipe it.
Swipe it. Scoot right there by Mr. Clyde. Right there. Don't worry about the floor. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Swipe it. Swipe it. Hey. Woo. I love it, you guys. We have to keep motivating our kids. All right? If they're not in school at a young age, start them in something. There is stuff for them at a very young age because I know 3 years old, they can be in dance, acting, theater. I think mine was like 4 years old when I started pushing everybody and teaching classes and all that. So get your kids into something, you guys. Um, we're gonna go back to you. One more tip for the coming up actors and actresses out there, the SAG and the AFTRA, because for some reason, I know it's a little expensive, but we need to know a little bit about that.
Okay, so I always recommend to people that are just getting started not to join the union right away because there are fewer opportunities once you join. There are far more opportunities if you stay non-union.
Non-union.
And then
okay.
you don't have to pay those dues. And Alex became a must join when he was 6. So you can only do a certain amount of union projects until they force you pretty much to join the union. So he became a must join at 6 in order to do whatever the next commercial was that was coming out at that time. So you have to be prepared to pay it when you become a must join so that you can do the next project. So that's why we say stay non-union as long as possible.
Okay.
You'll have far more opportunities and get paid probably close to just as much.
Right,
because
because they
you
have some
more
project out
opportunities.
there for non-union that, of course, you and Brianna, you know a lot about that too. That pays well, or you could get commercial, but even if it's buyout, you can still get those things. And because the registration fee for SAG is like over $2,500.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it more
close
than
to
that?
3,000 now because they joined together. SAG after joined together, so it's more than when we joined.
And that's like a yearly, or is it a yearly
No,
fee or
so
one
that's
time?
your initiation fee.
Okay.
Then after that, it's a percentage of your earnings for that year.
Oh,
So
okay.
then you pay twice a year. They cut it in half. So depending on the percentage, I can't remember if it's 15% of what you made that year. They break it up into 2 payments to keep your card active.
Okay.
And they always, especially not just for kids, they'll check your union status once you become union. So before they hire you on another union job, they will double check and make sure that your union card is still active. So if you're not paid up, you'll have to
It's a
pay
lot of
up
money.
really quickly to do that
Right.
next
So
gig.
you see why it's a hard thing on an individual just to be membership on there. I mean, so like she said, you don't have to. Later on, they pay. They tend to pay you more. They say, if you are a SAG member or so, but don't rush into it. She have advice for you. She got another business that she's going to tell you guys about. She's also a consultant and a marketing mentor. So tell them a little bit about that. So if anybody needs to get this detailed information, I know we could only do so much here, but you can sit with her. She have her fees. Everything that not free, so I'll tell you right now, all right? She will tell you a little bit about her business.
Yes, so like I said, I left corporate America in 2009 to help him pursue his acting dream. So I decided I also needed an income still and became an entrepreneur and started off doing a lot of social media work and learning everything marketing related and helping a lot of people with their businesses. I went into direct sales, and then with social media, that really helped him also because his social media presence started booking him some roles. Like people were contacting us from his social media presence. So I started helping business owners with that and different marketing strategies. And then we started doing more acting advice to people. I have like a whole series on YouTube with free acting advice and training, my free ebook on my website. And then I do one-on-one consulting for people who kind of need a little hand holding and they want help getting their profiles set up or getting their kids started or,
Right.
customized headshot advice and, kind of how to move in the industry. So they can contact me through the website, CandiceRZoo.com. My Facebook is also CandiceRZoo.com. My Instagram. Basically, if you Google me, I take up the first 3 pages of Google. So Google Candice RZ, you'll find me. And then I wanted to add to the advice, like Lady O said earlier, it's never too late to get started. They need every
Everybody.
age of actor. And when we go on set, there are people like, I know a whole group, there was one project, I think it was Mike and Molly. There was like a whole group of senior citizens
Senior
even
citizens.
that work regularly. Like they're supplementing their social security income by working background on these TV shows. And they work like Monday through Friday. They get fed on set for free all day. So I mean, it's never too late to get started. You can stay working.
Okay, so what is in store right now? What project you have going on? Are you on Back to the 80s? I think I see that.
Yeah, back to the 80s.
Okay, yeah.
That's happening right now.
That's happening
actually.
right now.
Yeah. So at first I was on Back to the 90s. That got
Oh,
90.
they have back in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah. It got 90 million views, and it's funny because it's back to the
Ooh.
90s, and we got 90 million views. So yeah. And then I just filmed Back to the 80s like 2 months ago.
And how was that? Is that it looks like fun. Did you have fun doing it?
It was really fun.
Really
Yeah.
fun?
They have a lot of stuff. Like they have a lot of props. They have like everything.
Wow.
Yeah, that team there is very creative. I think they're coming out with Back to the 2000s next, where they're debating between Back to the 2000s and Back to the 70s. But it's pretty much almost every project that they drop goes viral. So they loved Alex in the first one. They brought him back for the second one, Back to the 80s. And the last time I checked, it was over 2 million views. So I'm not sure what they're at now, but they pretty much drop viral videos, and they're so creative. They go through an entire generation in one video, and like they catch everything. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you one busy little boy right here, you guys. So I think there's a few more questions, and then we're going to come to a wrap. As far as movies and stuff, I think I got some questions that comes in. Are you ever thinking about doing something in Belize as far as a movie in Belize? It's coming from your uncle over there.
Some Arlen Escapartes, they keep up the good work.
Arlen.
Alex, hope to see you on set.
Arlen?
Thank you. See you on set.
Arlene.
Arlene Escaparte.
Arlene. Yes, Arlen. Yeah, he's the actor.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, that's the one my father believes.
Watching us on YouTube and Facebook?
Yes.
I didn't know my show
Yeah,
was
he's
that this
the
big.
actor also,
Yeah.
Arlen. He said he met you also. So I said, keep up the great work. We
Yeah.
want you to keep it up. We want you to do something in Belize as far as getting into, you should have been in my father Belize, right?
Yeah.
Or your uncle over there is doing great things with his movies,
Yeah.
and so I'm sure we could see something coming out of Belize yet. Anybody
love
have
to go
any
back.
question?
Yeah.
Anybody have any question for young Alex? This is your time. Elaine, Lorna, any question for young Alex? Yes. Can you
Okay.
share the mic right there, please?
This question is from young Alex. Congratulations, by the way. We hopefully can you continue the endeavors that's before you and continue to support your parents, which we all want to grow up one day and do. To the youth in your particular demographics, you are a role model in such a way.
Thank you.
What advice in a childhood manner that can connect to them, that you can give them the opportunity to go to their parents and say, I want to do that? What advice would you want them to take in order to take this leap?
To don't give up. Just do what you want to do. If you want to do it, tell your parents, and respect not getting everything, because it's a lot of no's instead of like a lot of yeses. So don't expect to book everything. It comes in time. So just you got to be patient. Yep, and have faith.
Thank you very much.
All right, any other question for Alex, Candice, Roy? No, you're good? Okay.
One more question.
One more question, Clyde?
Briefly.
Go ahead.
when it comes to selecting the right project and the wrong project, what determines that to you when you look and absorb a particular project?
It's the lines. Like, it's a lot of vulgar stuff, and usually I get the notice about the audition, and I tell my mom and dad so they could check the lines. Because if I have to cuss a lot, then
Right.
yeah, it's not.
You got to keep it clean
Yeah.
for Alex.
I
That's
mean-
not his style.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I cuss,
Yeah,
but
you do what?
but it depends on the cuss words I have to say.
Right.
Because if it's like too vulgar, we won't do it.
Yeah, if it's something like man, right?
Yeah.
Dang, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the B word, everything.
All right,
Thank
well,
you
you
very
know
much.
what?
Thank you.
Sometimes with Hollywood, you got to bend a little bit, you know, but not too much, not to get out of your character, okay? So we're going to have to keep it with what you want to do. We may have to just say pass on some things, all right? And that's the Hollywood life. So in the meantime, is there anything else, Mom? You have your, yes. Okay. Is there anything else you just want to put out there? We come into a wrap, let the people know where to find you. Anything else about your business and stuff like that?
I think I've put myself out there. You want to share your Instagram and how
Oh,
can
yes.
they find you, son?
My Instagram and all that is Alex Charles Arzu, ARZU. Make sure that you go follow that.
Alex Charles Arzu.
Yes.
Just look up. And if you guys want to learn more about Alex, go on his I am DB.
Yep.
I always have it reversed. So I have to get go on there. All the information is on there. These are just some of the things that he have done. And I'm going to see, he have worked with people like Melissa McCarty, Wesley Snipes, Ben Stiller, Diane Lord, Tiara Mori. That's your girl, right? Tia. And I mean,
Trevor Jackson,
Trevor
Denise
Jackson.
Richards.
Come on, you could call it out.
Yeah, Denise Richards.
Denise Richards.
I met this $1 billion billionaire finger
A
painter.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
he's
where
a
we.
famous
That's where
man.
we going, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Eris Baker from This Is Us has played his
Oh, yeah.
sister once and
And Faith.
co-starred with him. Right, yeah, interesting. Yeah, he worked with two of the stars from This Is Us. Both of them played his sisters at different times.
and I met
Eris
3.
Baker and Faith.
Oh wow, yes.
What's the guy's name? That I
Oh,
met?
you met Lonnie, but you
Yeah,
haven't
Lonnie.
worked with
I
Lonnie
haven't worked
Chavez
with
yet.
Lonnie, yeah.
And the list goes on and on, you guys. He done MFL commercials and Halloween commercials and I think he eat up all the Oreos, the Oreo
Oh,
cookies.
yeah.
That cookies and milk, you know. So he's done so many things. So what we want from our audience out there is big support for our upcoming actors. There's a lot of them that is out there doing great things. You guys hit us up. We want to know and we want to support you guys. All right? I know there's a lot of you out there. Come on down to a Wake Up Like This, a platform that you can educate people. You can let them know how you're doing. We want to just join and come to a unity part of life right now. It's a unity thing. Anything else? Any wrap up? Anything you want to tell to the young folks coming up? Tell them, talk to them. We come into a wrap. Go ahead.
Remember, don't give up. And if you audition, don't expect a lot of yeses. Expect a lot of no's.
That's a good point. I forgot that point. Don't ever give up. Go back in line. The first no, go back to the end of the line and come right back in if you have to. Don't ever give up. Good one. Anything, Mama?
I agree.
All right, she agreed. Never give up. All right, so ladies, gentlemen, world, big support, continued support. He's doing his thing. Mama got the answer. Ladies, gentlemen, world, they are here with us on
I Wake Up Like This.
Wake up like this.
Woo!
You wake up like that. I wake up like this. Wake up like that. Till we learn what's on your mind.
All right, guys. your time.
Belizemix.com. Hey, everybody come together. Wake up like this. You wake up like that.
You wake up like this. You wake up like that. You wake up like this. You wake up like that.
Wake up like this. It's Saturday. You can feel the energy. Yes,
It's a
there's
party.
about to get started. Belize celebrate. Caribbean people.
Woo!
It's like a reunion.
That's good, though.
One big
Thank you.
family. I wake up like this.
Tell them.
You wake up like that.
All right, all right.
You wake
Thank
up
you,
like
mommy.
that. I wake up like this. You
Hey,
wake
what's
up
fun,
like that.
darling? Keep doing the thing.
You wake up like that.
All right, we're coming to a close, but before we go, I need other word, Mr. Ferran, Mr. Phil. Come on, you guys, let's do this thing. Let's film. Come on, we got a few more minutes. Here we go. Everybody come together. I wake up like this.
Tell them you
Wake up like that.
Tell them I wake up like this. Tell them you wake up like that. Express yourself.
My Kobe girl in the house. What you got cooking, my Kobe girl? What you got coming up, my Kobe girl?
Watch it.
Come on, Mr. All right. On the right side. All right, I want to give a shout out there to Mr. Michael Wagner. Tonight, you guys got to do your thing out there in Belize. All right? All right. On the hot seat, once again, Mr. Ferran Smith, no stranger to the
Oh, yes.
stage.
Happy Independence
Talk
Day
to the
all
people.
Belizeans.
Talk to the people.
Happy Independence Day, Belize. Happy Independence Day, all Belizeans. Big up on yourself. You don't know. That's for wait time. Represent. Blah, blah, blah.
All right, so what's going on for the 21st? I know tonight we have the Independence Day dance there that you guys could go and enjoy. And tomorrow, what is happening? Talk to the people.
Tomorrow, we are block it off. We are locked down Inglewood, take over the spot. And we just bash. We are march. We are sing. We are dance. We are drink. We are dance. We are march again.
We are march again.
And we are sing some more.
All right, what time does the function start?
Gates open 12 o'clock, and from then on I'll be entertained all the way till 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So 12 noon till 10 p.m.
And what can the people can expect? Lots of enjoyment, lots of bands, lots of entertainment.
Definitely.
That's
We
good
have
food, lots of food galore. All right, talk to them.
every Belizean food you could think about what they out there tomorrow. You know, ganaches, panades, rice and beans. You know that have to be there. We have oxtail out there tomorrow. We have what else? What else we eat? Tamales.
Somebody may
dokono.
ask
I
me,
mean,
somebody call you and ask if they have confitas out there.
We
So-
probably will. We probably will.
more than
So
likely.
maybe you guys, there might be confitas, and so the function starts at 12,
Yes.
and the entry fee to come in, so nobody can say they don't
It's
know how much.
$15 to come in, and children 12 and under get in for free.
12. Children
12
12 and
and under.
under is
Free.
free.
Yes.
But it's $15, you guys. Budget to come in and enjoy your September celebration. No complaint. $15. 12 and under is free. All right? But if you're 12 and up, 13 and up,
13 and up.
13 and up, you're going to have to pay the $15. All right? No argument, no confusion. $15 to come in, to have a great time, enjoy families and friends. It's a family affair, everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? If somebody come out the door and they have like,
Nego
3
Heights, don't go
kids.
outside. One moment.
if somebody come and they have like 3 kids, 5 kids, you know what I mean? We're 13 to 17. We don't charge them $15 for them kids there.
Right.
You know, you have a lot of them. We'll give you guys a discount. We are work with the people, of course. You know what I
Okay.
mean? We want everybody to have a great
And
time.
if you have any problem with anything, you guys, these are the promoter of the function for tomorrow celebration. Can you guys just give them a phone call, inbox them with issues, problems, all
Yes,
right?
Very much
We
so.
we want to know what's wrong. We can get comments and things like that, but go directly to the people in charge. so that they can fix the problem or work the problem out, and we can have a great time year after year to get things better and bigger. All right?
Yes, and tomorrow afterwards, after the festival, you know, we having a free all night after party
You're doing
at
a
the
free
Savoy.
party?
Yeah.
What?
Free after
All
party
right.
at
See,
the Savoy.
and for your $15, continue after our party at the Savoy. The celebration continue at the Savoy tomorrow, okay?
Yes.
Any question, contact Ferrell, Ferran and Mr. Phil Smart. Phil, you have anything to say?
Well, no, we're just inviting everybody to come out and have a wonderful time and come and enjoy Belize Independence Fest.
Yes, and
Listen, you know,
sorry.
bring everybody out, children, father, mother, grandmother, grandfather, and we'll be jumping up.
Right.
So we get everybody to raise the Belizean flag.
Raise the Belizean flag.
All
All right,
make
don't
a talk
forget
about some of the
tomorrow.
artists. Sorry. Tomorrow we have Tropical Sensations Band, Peace of Paradise Band, 501 Band. We have Franchise, Zebo, Preacher Man, Nego Heights, Donkey Man, Garif, and Little June. So
And some,
We got it.
some DJs.
and we got
of
some
course.
DJs too, and we have some more artists that you know, I can't remember them off the top of my head, but we have a full plate and we have enough entertainment for everyone tomorrow.
All right, and don't forget we're here, our biggest sponsors. We want to say we want to give some thank yous to the sponsors of the event.
Yes, I want to give a big thank you to Little Belize, of course, Probiz, to CCFEI, which is a community, I don't want to say it wrong, California Center for Economic Initiatives,
Okay, okay.
Smart Enterprises, of course, TBZN TV, Belize Diabetes Society, the City of Inglewood, Inglewood Times, the JP Association of Los Angeles branch, to Left Coast Kings, to Hair Design by Miriam, and yeah, that's it.
All right,
Radio Belizemix.
And Radio Belizemix. All
Radio
right.
Belizemix, Guav Songs. A lot
Don't
of
miss
people.
anybody. Take your time. we don't want you to miss the sponsor. Very important. Very important.
Will.
Very
Sorry, Will.
important people.
I remember you.
Very important sponsors. Let me tell you a little bit. Please never forget to push your sponsors, because
Yes.
without them, this would not be possible, because this is individual thing. This is not no grant or anything like this. So the sponsors are
Yeah.
very important, and we
Very
want to make
important.
sure that they get as much publicity as possible.
Yes, definitely. Big up to all the vendors that's been supporting us too.
I have one more person I want to get on.
Oh,
Okay.
I have one more person I want to get on. So what else do we have as far as tomorrow is concerned?
Well, that's it for tomorrow.
That's it for tomorrow.
Big up the parties for tonight. I want you guys to know that they have 2 parties what I know about. Belizean Independence Dance Extravaganza at the main hall. And they're also having the biggest Belizean Independence Dance and Awards at
That's at the Prince Hall. That's tonight, the big Belize Independence Dance.
and the lineup, they're sick for both of their dances.
Right.
There. So, you know, whatever your preference, go get it. Have a great time and be safe.
All right, and then, like I said, tomorrow, the festivities will be happening. Little Belize will be happening. Upstairs will be happening also, you guys. We're going to tear it up upstairs. You guys, it's going to be between here and there at the Savoy. So, but Little
Yes.
Bombay
Oh.
Lounge will be pumping it up also.
I do have to mention Guatemala Kitchen
Guatemala
as one of our
Kitchen.
sponsors. You know,
Yes.
they're one of our sponsors this year. So big up Guatemala Kitchen, and if I'm not sure, well, I'm sure that they have a after party in a Guatemala.
All right, I want to get one of your
tomorrow
artists
also.
on here, so
Okay,
can we just
cool.
kind of, I want him to come and say hello real quick.
Thanks again.
We have Makobi Gal in the house, and Mr. Johnson. Makobi Gal is planning to do her thing in November, so we're going to be talking about that. There, ask for it. There she is. She's ready, and right here. Come on and have a seat. Hey, welcome, welcome.
Yes,
I,
greetings.
I love your attire, man. I always
thanks.
admire your attire. How are you?
Can't complain. Definitely.
Welcome to Los
excited.
Angeles.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Definitely.
So can you tell the people why you're here and what they have to look forward to, what you're gonna give them? Maybe a lot of them don't know who you are, so can you just give them a little insight of who you are?
Well, I go by the name of Negro the Warrior.
The warrior.
Yeah, because we deal with certain issues that most artists don't want to touch. We talk about social issues and the, things where struggles people face daily in and out in our country and our place, because it's a thing that's not really talked about. But I'm here in California to definitely be a part of the independence celebration, which is always a big thing with our community because we love celebrate. But more so, it's good to rub shoulders with people of my own kind in my communities, around the U.S. because we don't have as much reggae acts doing these type of shows. And, California is always a place that I definitely want to become comfortable with coming and being a friend of, the people here.
You came out of New York? Is it New
Chicago.
York? Chicago. Okay, so he's all the way from Chicago here to join us in our celebration for tomorrow. So, do you know what time do you go on, or so we want all the people to make sure that they don't miss this show tomorrow, because they are in store for, like he said, positive movement here, real talk, issues that is happening today. Those are your style, right?
Yes, Mama, yes,
Your
definitely. As a Rastaman and as a Belizean, it is my duty to really speak up for those who can't speak for themselves, and address issues that people tend to turn their backs on. So that is my focus in the music, and to have people in the Americas know what is really going on at home with the people on the ground, because sometimes we kind of disconnect from the people down there, and so the suffering that they endure and face daily is a thing where we used to know or we hear about, but we don't really experience it firsthand anymore because we live in a different life now. So it's just something to keep us connected with what's really going on the ground,
Oh, we can't wait to hear this. And where can they find your style, your music?
The music is all over the internet, every major platform that distributes music, from iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, Google Music, you name it, it's there. But otherwise, you could go to www.negoitesmusic.com, and you can find the whole information about Negoites' birthplace, growing up, bios, pictures, videos, all my music collection, everything, the album, everything.
Wow. Is this your first time coming to LA and perform, or you've been doing, you've
No.
had some stuff here before, right?
The very first time performing, so this is
This is
definitely
ever,
historical.
oh, wait, this is special.
Yeah, definitely
This is
historical.
special. Very first time
Yes.
here in Los Angeles, guys. I didn't even know that. I thought he's been here before. So, ladies and gentlemen, world, you don't want to miss tomorrow event. Come on out, relax for a minute, and enjoy your 21st celebration right here in front of Little Belize Restaurant. First time here in Los Angeles.
Definitely.
We can't wait to see you.
That makes two of us.
All right. Is there anything else you want to pitch out there for the folks before we wrap it up?
I just want to tell the people, come out and enjoy the show. Come early, take in all the acts, support all the artists. Remember, it's important that you support each other, support all of us, not just me or not just Donkey Man or any other big name artist, but other upcoming artists. Support them always possible. Please always do support your own first before you support anything else.
Right.
And respect the music and love the artists.
Well, I'm glad that he mentioned that because, I want to put it out there. I'm working hard on the Unity Circle. And the Unity Circle is basically working with each other, respecting each other, supporting each other. It's not a group to take a lot of your time. We're going to help each other uplift, Like you said, not because it's not this one, you're not there. We want you to be there, and this is why we are building that circle. If you are performing, people in your circle will support you. So we want to get this Unity Circle as big as possible so we can support each other, you guys. I don't want to hear. I'm tired.
Yeah, man.
I'm tired of the complaint, like my things say, my circles say. I'm tired of the complaint. At this point, let's just do something. Let's just try at least, all right?
Yeah, no excuse.
Join the unity circle. Once you are in the circle and you say yes to the circle, that means that you are for unity in the world. You know what I mean?
Sila.
It's not a, I don't need it for anything else but just supporting each other.
Definitely.
Okay?
It's key.
So, ladies, you got anything else, my dear?
Before I leave, I want to say one thing to the people, Woo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. LA girls are diamond in the rough. In them I see so much potential and greatness. Them blessed. Come here, girls, and let me dose you off. Take you from the bottom and brush you off. You're a diamond in the rough. In you I see so much. You're not Picasso, but a work of art. And to Rasta man, that means a lot. So take my hand and come along. Yeah, man, LA ladies, come out tomorrow and get the full thing, It's just the vibes and the joy.
All right,
Thanks,
give it up. Come on, you guys. Give it up. Can you say your name again before I mess it up?
Remember, the name is Nego Heights, the warrior. And
The warrior.
Yeah.
Come on out. Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
afraidings.
world. He came all the way from Chicago for the very first time to join us here in Los Angeles for one of the biggest Belize Day right here in front of Little Belize Restaurant. Come out and support all of our artists tomorrow. And the hot seat here is Nego Heights. You are here with us on I Wake Up Like This.
Yeah, man. Let's.
Caribbean people. It's Belizemix.com. Watch it. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. Watch it. Tell Queen Lerna what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's Belizemix.com. Hey, everybody come together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday.
All right.
You can feel the energy.
All right. I think that's a wrap. We had some great guests in the house today. Our former Consul General Roland York was in the house. Lady O was in the house. Little actor Alex was in the house. His mother, Candice Arzu, was in the house. That's right. Support, support, support. We want to thank Mr. Clyde Gillett. Clyde, the photographer, is in the house. Clyde, we appreciate you. My daughter Brianna, who keeping me going and catching all my misspells and all that stuff. She's more focused on that now for me, so she's in the house today. Mr. Alex Sr. in the house. Makobi Gal, we thank you. Makobi Gal coming to Bombay Lounge November. Get a little smile, We need to smile a little bit, all right? It's a lot of stress in the world. Miss Proby in the house. We want to thank our sponsor, Proby Tax and Accounting. Miss Proby, Little Belize Restaurant, Radio Belizemix, Belizean Heritage Association. Oh, we also had we also have in the house Kurt in the house. Sorry, Kurt. Kirk Sanchez is in the house, and we have my boy right here. Ajax Ajax Paradise is in the house. I love your energy. All right, thank you so much. Thank all the viewers online. We thank you guys for tuning in. Mr. Roy Turner, we thank you. Mr. Michael Wagner and everybody. Iceberg have a new release coming up, you guys. You want to hear this song? It's really good. So my brother Iceberg is coming out with a hit one. And we have so much stuff going on. All right, Mr. Michael Wagner, once again, thank you for my team song. I wake up like this. Makobi girl, what's up?
Woo! I wake up like this.
How?
I can't explain the feeling, but I'm funny feeling like Will. Because me and he wake up together the same way.
What?
We wake up the same way?
We may not understand that.
On the same side of the bed, too.
What you mean?
We wake up on the same side of the bed, too. Mr. Will.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
On the west side that again, Makobi?
Be on the middle side.
Miss,
You got the right side, the left side, you got the middle side.
he said he roll off of the bed.
Oh, you did?
Yes, so.
Well, you must roll off one. I'm going to see you.
All right, but anyway, that's my Kobe gal. Come on down in November. Stay tuned for the details. Laugh a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your girl, Queen Lorna, and Mr. Will Johnson from I Wake Up Like This.
Caribbean people, it's like a reunion, one big family.
I wake up like this.
You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. Tell Queen Lorna
What's on your mind?
Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's Radio Belizemix.